I'm Emily, one of the founders of Lyft. We've got a problem. Our economy is changing and we're not prepared. New technologies are being introduced at an ever-increasing rate. Things are moving this way really fast. We've got self-driving cars, machine learning, artificial intelligence. They're the things that are here. This is where we need to get to, because here is where businesses are more productive. They add more value. They really thrive by embracing new technologies. Ultimately, that contributes to a stronger economy. So this is where we need to be, but to get here, our workforce needs reskilling, because the jobs that are here look very different to the jobs that are over there. Investing in our current workforce saves time, costs, and it's socially responsible. Let me tell you a story. This is Vera. She's known as the master recruiter from Russia. Her job is to help companies screen potential candidates for jobs. And she's good at what she does. In fact, she can interview 1,500 people a day. She can also speak like a man if she wants, and a woman, and she speaks both Russian and English. Her secret? She's not a human, she's a robot, and she's real. In fact, she works for 200 companies worldwide, including the likes of IKEA. I know what you're thinking. Surely someone or something this efficient must be making human jobs obsolete. Not necessarily. In fact, experts say that technology like Vera actually helps humans spend more time tackling complex and creative work rather than doing mundane tasks. So what if, instead of spending hours of time going through hundreds of applications, recruiters could do more face-to-face interviews and they could spend more time making final hiring decisions? Because that's the stuff Vera can't do, right? It's high-value work and it leads to an increase in workplace productivity. Sounds good, right? Well, actually, it's not as simple as all of that, because people need help to adapt. Changing people's jobs or tasks within their jobs requires effort, forward planning, lots of conversation and retraining. And that's where we come in. That's a big part of what we do, dealing with the people side of disruptive technologies. That's precisely why we've created Lyft. And what we offer can be broken down into 3 key services. The first is technology insights, where we spend some time with the company, we find out where they want to go, and then we look at what specific technologies relevant to their region and their industry they would introduce. And then we look at what impact that will have on labour requirements, so what skills and competencies they will need going forward. Step 2, we work with specific employees, we look at what attributes they have, and then we connect them with retraining providers to get them to where they need to be. The type of training we put them into is very quick, it's very targeted, and it's cost effective. And last but not least, we make it our business to help people with the change process. We know change is hard and people can struggle to adopt to new ways of working. Adaptation is an art, it's a skill, it's a necessity, and it needs to be happening continuously, because the adoption of disruptive technologies doesn't happen just once. It's an exponential trend. So to get started, we're asking for seed funding of $225,000. We would work with the technology sector to help develop a tool that literally automates our processes, so we would be disrupting ourselves. This tool will help aggregate the information we need to inform our targeted insights. It will allow us to assess employee skills and match appropriate skill providers. By harnessing automation, we will enable ourselves to spend more time being human, creative, social, supportive, as we work alongside businesses and employees to get them across the gap. Show your support, get behind Lyft, and help us help Canterbury adapt to grow.
I actually want to congratulate you sitting here and listening to your idea. That's actually really resonated for me. It doesn't matter whether it's one of my marvellous river engineering crew, or it doesn't matter whether it's one of my highly valuable policy analysts. I've invested in health and safety training. I've invested in tikanga ngāi tahu and training in that respect. I've calculated an organisation's values, the behaviours we expect, and I've cultivated attributes in that person. Along comes a drone to do that job. I don't want to lose that person. I just want to help them find a new task. The investment in those people is huge, whether they're a labourer or a policy analyst.
Well done. Thank you very much.